Push up. Push down. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Good. I wanted to be a nurse since I was 2 years old, which is crazy because I don't remember. But we were leaving the hospital one day. My dad's dad was in the hospital in and out when I was younger. And I guess I looked up to my parents and I said, I'm going to be a nurse one day so that I can take care of people like Popeye.
You're going to feel the small poke here.
And so here I am now in my 4th year, and it's hard, it's really hard. I think that the biggest thing for me is that I have the heart, and like I care so much about people, and I'll deliver the best care. I necessarily don't have the knowledge, but I think I'll learn that, and what people tell me is that you can't learn to have a heart, you just have to have it. I started in 7th grade, and I really wanted to play football. And I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm gonna play football. I think it would be great. That's what I want to do. And he was like, absolutely not. There's no way. I was probably 3 feet 2 inches, 60 pounds. And the other guys in my grade are like 5'3", 200 pounds. So he's like, try wrestling. And then I tried it and it was pretty good. My coach took me right under his wing.
There are hundreds and hundreds of wrestlers in the state of Maine, high school wrestlers, that don't have an opportunity to continue their wrestling career. So through the NCWA, the National Collegiate Wrestling Association, they give you opportunity for schools that don't have varsity NCAA programs to compete on the next level. So UMaine was gracious enough to let us do this here.
I think that we get this like misconception of being like a club and not very serious, and just like this like a bunch of scrubs that come to school and just like kind of like an intramural, like do it for fun type deal, but it's like far from that. I mean, yes, it is fun, but we're very serious.
There you go, Sam!
Sam knows how to wrestle.
There it is, Sam!
And she has the grit and determination to fight out of certain positions. Grit and toughness isn't something that you or I can teach somebody. It's kind of something that you're born with, and she was lucky enough to have that. I don't know if it's because she had an older brother, maybe she got teased her whole life, I don't know what the case was. And then she went on and went to nationals, made it all the way to the finals.
I don't look at the brackets because that psychs me out, and so my coach did all this scouting, all this, all that, and I just went and did whatever. So I didn't know she was a 3-time national champ. I knew she was an All-American, but I didn't know she was a 3-time national champ. And we got out there and it was a pretty good match, 1 or 2 point difference. I was down, got a reversal, I was up, let her up, and then she shot in on me, and I just caught her in the right move and threw her to her back and stuck her, and it was just like, I jumped up. I don't even remember, I like blacked out, I think, because I just jumped up. There's a picture of me like, my hands are up in the air. I was so excited. And I just ran up to my coach and jumped in his arms, and he was crying. He's like, I'm so proud of you. Like, you're my first national champ. So it was just like overwhelming. I don't know. It was pretty cool though.
That was the beginning of Sam Frank's reign at that weight class for the University of Maine and the NCWA.
Yeah, I definitely think that after my first national championship, my goal was ultimately to get all 4 years. And then the 2nd year, I was like halfway there. And then when I won the 3rd year, I was like, I will remember this feeling all next year training, because I won't let anyone take my 4th championship away. And it scares me beyond belief that like I have the biggest target on my back.
I was saying to myself the whole day, like, this is your last match ever, and make it what you've trained for. 12 years of wrestling, don't let it go to waste. Like, wrestle to the best of your ability in this final match.
And we are back to action here in the NCWA Finals. One of 2 premier women's matches, going 101 pounds. Samantha Frank, your top seed from Maine. Right ankle bands, blue singlet. She's got it on her back. Neck wrench. We might get a fall here, folks. And that's gonna do it. 31 seconds. Samantha Frank, she has somewhere to be tonight. I don't know where, but it's not Allen, Texas.
I think it was blacked out still.
My goodness.
I tell you what, I don't know what happens when I wrestle, but I just remember like, I was like, oh my gosh, thank God, like I just won, I can't believe this, like I'm done wrestling. Like just so many emotions going on. I didn't know whether to be happy or sad or like, is it really over? Is this a dream? Am I gonna wake up?
She won. You cannot do more than what she did in her 4 years here at UMaine Wrestling Freeman. You can't do better than what she did. You just can't.
It was even cooler when I got my 4th Outstanding Wrestler award.
First ever 4-time most outstanding wrestler in the country, which is a huge honor, and who knows if that'll ever be accomplished again.
Wrestling has been like my highlight of college, and that's like where I'm excelling and where my great experiences are coming from, but my main focus is nursing.
I'm determined to be a nurse, and whatever it takes, I'll do that. And I'm not really helping anybody by wrestling, and nursing, I have that opportunity to help people.